First thing you want to do is download Teams. You can do that by going to teams.microsoft.com/downloads. Now, if you do that on your computer, it'll download an installer that you would then run. You can also go to the App Store, which would be on Apple or Android. You go to the App Store and download the Microsoft Teams app. Students can also do this, and if they download the app and log in to that app, they'll be able to check their assignments and keep up with their classes on their phones, which is pretty convenient. One other thing to note here is if you find that Teams is making your computer, especially on older computers, it can be a little bit sluggish on kind of lower end, older computers. If you find that to be the case, you can always just use Teams in a web browser. You can open up Chrome and go to teams.microsoft.com, or just go through Clever. It's probably the easiest way to do it. And you can just run Teams in a web browser, and it all looks very, very similar if you do that. So everything that I talk about here will also apply there. All right, so we're in Teams here. This is what, when you first log into Teams through Clever, or you download the app and you log in with your PCSB credentials, you will see your Teams. It plays something like this. So let's talk about the interface here a little bit. Right now, I am looking at the general channel. So what you always want to look at, a lot of times when people first start using Teams, they can get lost in the interface a little bit, not sure where they're at. So what you want to do is look at what is highlighted or what is underlined. So in this case, you can see on the left-hand side, I've got Teams selected. I'm in my general channel for my first period Introduction to Info Technology class. And then I'm in the Posts tab within that general channel. Later on, I'll be going across to the Files and Assignments tabs. We're not going to go into Class Notebook for this. That's kind of beyond the scope of this getting started video, but if you're a OneNote user, or if you want to try using that, it's a very cool tool that I would recommend playing with. But we're not going to go into the Class Notebook tab in this video. So again, always look at what's highlighted to figure out where you're at in Teams. Now, when the district rosters your teams, we will add all of your students to it automatically. The students will not be able to see the team until you activate it. I can't replicate that here because I'm not in a classroom with students that has a focus class attached to it. But when you first log in to your teams, you'll see a button at the top, like a blue button that says activate. You can set your teams up before you activate that so that your students, when they first get in the team, will see the things that you want them to see. But as soon as you click that activate button, it will become active and your students will be able to get in there.